What's up, guys? Today I'm here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Destiny 2 Beyond Light. And I have a lot to talk about this one. This video won't be long, but it will be a medium-sized long. So I'm actually going to start with some of the things involving the campaign mode. After playing a couple hours into it and beating it, campaign mode is definitely just not there. I don't know if I wasn't feeling the game or not, or I'm just super bored with the same thing over and over again. It may be just that. But Destiny 2 Beyond Light, in my opinion, is the combination of laziness, excuses, and downright just plated ego at thinking your game will always be better than everything else. That's what this DLC reminds me of. This DLC is just that combination of developers who have that much of ego to release something that is classified to them as good and think people will still have that metabolism to just buy it. And of course, they're right. I didn't buy it though, but still. I just got it off of a friend, 100%. Not about to sit there and pay for this. And I'm glad I didn't pay for this, because they don't deserve any money that comes out of my pocket after this DLC. So let me talk about what Bungie has been doing lately involving Destiny 2. Lately, Bungie has been in the process of removing and recycling content. If you guys aren't following them or even with them and you play their game, I'll link their official Twitter account to the link in the description box. Sorry about that. But lately they've been in the process of deleting content for recycled old content. While that sounds like a good idea to them, it's dumb as hell. How do you release old content and expect people to play this? They were just releasing old content in the same weapons. Just like in my Destiny 2 discussion, I'll leave that in the description box as well. Check that video out. Because the exact same thing I said in that discussion happened. They're not only releasing other exotics, but they're releasing one of the exotics that are most likely are going to be the most highest grind in the game that people are going to want to get, which is the Hawk Moon. And we all know how Destiny is with getting and reverse engineering their exotics in a prime state to where it'll be on par with this game. They're going to make it crazy OP, and then they're going to nerf it just like they'll nerf the new exotic that they designed, and they're going to do it, etc. Just like I said in the discussion, and the same thing is happening that they've said in Beyond Light that is happening. Because Beyond Light is one of the most lackluster content DLCs I've ever seen that is worth $39. Which it shouldn't even be worth that. It should be worth at least $5. 5 or 10. Because this DLC has no interest at all. Now, I could say I was a little bit intrigued with the story at the beginning. But just going along with it, I felt nothing but Shadowkeep feelings. I felt Shadowkeep feelings and Forsaken feelings. everything involving the campaign is the same flawed, redesigned, recycled things I've ever come to experience in a game. Because all it is just you doing the same methods over and over again. Do a little missions for Callus, of course, the main person, the main ally that you're working with, along with the Exo Stranger, Ares, and the Drifter, and basically get nothing but weapons out of it and just a grind for a higher power level. That's it. That's all this DLC is. This DLC is like a training seminar for just power level ranking. Because not only is the DLC uninteresting, its lack of rewards and its lack of content involving other game modes such as strikes and nightfalls and game modes for PvP are not even there. Because as far as the story mode goes, the story mode doesn't feel good at all. Because all you're taking out is just a reskinned version of the Fallen. They couldn't add anything different. The stasis power sucks. Because the way how it looks, how I played it, you can't use stasis just any type of time you want to as a main class. You have to sit there and go to these stupid power-ups like I'm in Star Wars Battlefront 1, fighting every single last person to get to it, to get to that super. And let alone the power is cool, but it's nothing but ice power. It's nothing but using ice. Every class has this ability. There's nothing unique about these classes. Because I've used it on my hunter to see if anything was different. No. It's just a different ice variation of the weapon that you have in your main ability. That's it. Warlock, a staff, pretty much the same thing, except for a sword, you get this freaking staff that freezes people. That you have to repeat the same process over and over again. With the same moves, the same attacks, as much as you do with the sword. Nothing new, no different animations for it. And not to mention, the stasis only lasts for such little time. And not only is the game filled with just disappointments, the story mode just got disappointing as far as you go. Because the reward system is not worth it. The reward system is filled with the same recycled Forsaken weapons and Shadowkeep weapons, Black Market weapons, or Black Armory, and other DLC that you played in the past. There's no new weapons, no new legendaries, no new rares, no new exotics that are worth the effort to grind for. Because you have to wait a little while just to get that for the new season hunting, which I'll talk about that later on after I explain everything in the video. But Destiny 2 Beyond Lights has no new weaponry. It only has a few. There's no new weapons at all for you to get excited about, for you to actually try out, see if they have different roles or nothing. Because that's the thing. Bungie just stays with the same thing. They just don't freaking care. All they do is just re-roll the same reskin crap, the same reskin story mode that you played through a zillion times, and expect for you to enjoy it. What type of company is that? Like, I can see why Halo doesn't want to be involved with them. I can see why Activision don't want to be involved with them, because they are so filled in with just living in the past, living in Destiny 1, that they have to release old content from the original game and put it in this one. Like, this ain't fun. This is not fun at all. This content that we're playing with is not fun. And people are enjoying it. Props to you. I hope you enjoy it, but I definitely didn't enjoy it. Because the only thing that you play is the story mode. There's only at least one strike mission that is new. Nothing else is new. No new maps. No new nothing. And they're saying this is supposed to be a Destiny 3 type of DLC. No, it's not. Shadowkeep was more of a Destiny 3 open advertisement than this. This is not anything. This is just straight garbage. Just straight hot garbage. Hot garbage that's made to believe that it's worth $39. Like, Bungie will never live up to what they were. Not like how Destiny 1 lived up to. It's like nowadays they don't come up with new ideas. They release the same weapons, the same boring things for the seasons that you have to play with every single time in PvP. And it's going to be the same song written over and over again. They make another exotic, they restock another exotic from the original game, make it OP as hell, have people raging about it, angry about it, and then after that, they nerf it to the ground. And then upgrade other weapons. That's all this game does. It's just a big tinker. This game tinkers everything that it does. Like, this game is not even worth the effort anymore. After playing this DLC, I'm done with it. I'm done with playing Destiny 2 in general. Because this game has so much expectations that it can live up to, but they're just so hell-bent on absorbing more money from people by releasing the same thing that you're going to play through all the time. And it's going to get to a point where people are going to get sick of it and realize that and leave. And hell, there's many people that are leaving Destiny now because of this DLC. Because of all the stuff they took out the game. Like, 100%, this game definitely does not have, it's definitely not the game that it was before. Because I can tell you this, I'd rather take it, and it may sound dumb to people, but I don't care. I'd rather take playing Shadowkeep for another year than playing this. I'd rather do that. I'd rather play Shadowkeep for the whole entire year of 2020. Or hell, even longer. If that means that they'll find the time and actually find their brain cells and make something that is worthwhile. Like, I would do that. But knowing the circumstances that they won't do it because of the money that's rolling in, they're not going to waste the time of day to do that. No, here's what they're going to do. They're going to do the exact same thing like they did in Destiny 2. They're going to see that people are leaving, the player base is dropping, the money's going down, and they're going to try to make some DLC. They did this multiple times with DLCs like Warmind, like the Curse of Osiris. And not to mention, they left us in the dark for, ever since the game came out in Destiny 2, from the start of the game, they left us in the dark for months. And then after that, they gave us those 2 DLCs and left us in the dark again. And we got Forsaken, which was the only best DLC that actually had the potential. And then they gave us these boring season DLC updates with the Gambit, Black Armory, and I forgot the other one. But other than that, it's just been DLCs with reskinned weapons, reskinned old original weapons from the game that is just being redone and being OP to where people don't care anymore, where people don't want to play the game anymore. Like, I would say that that's Bungie, get your act together, but trust me, they've been had time to learn to get their act together back in Halo, but they haven't done that yet. So I definitely would say, if you like the game, if you like the DLC, play the DLC. But if you don't like the DLC, don't torment yourself playing the DLC. Because I have so many people that are playing this, that are friends of mine, that, and also in my Twitch thing, in my streaming Twitch, playing this crap, saying that it's crap. Like, my God, do y'all not know how to think for yourselves? Do y'all not know how to think, oh, if I don't want to play this game, I don't have to. You're sitting over here tormenting yourself because your friend's having a good time and you wanna play with them. I get that. Fine. Do that. But don't play a game where you don't feel comfortable with and that you don't freaking like. If there's a choice in the matter, make that choice. It's your choice as a consumer. It's always your choice as a consumer. But it's like the developers don't understand that. So most definitely, the people who are saying, oh, I want to play it still, it seemed like it has potential. Forget the potential. Look at what they gave y'all from the start. I got so many people defending it still because of the season hunt. What is the season hunt going to do for you? You've seen it already. It's the same thing. It's like you're playing Forsaken again, and look who they bring back. They literally bring back the same character that we killed, that we supposedly killed back in Forsaken, the main villain. They recycle him again. They recycle Osiris again. What's the point? You basically just playing the same two DLCs that you played already, partnering up with the same two people that you volunteered either to kill or help. And you're getting the same highest offering of a gun that you want, that you probably don't want. So what's the point? What's the point of playing this season hunt if it's going to be like Forsaken, where you're just doing it for the spider now? Like, they're now bringing back Aldrin and Curse of Osiris. And it just don't really make sense at all. But as far as everything else goes, we've already you've seen what the example that they made out of their game. You've seen the content that used to be there gone. You've seen all of this crap that they put in the game, this little bit of crap that they put in the game. Do you think that it's even worth the time of day to play? I know a lot of people love Destiny, but it's time to give it a rest. It's time to be done with it. Because it's not going to be great like Destiny 1 was. The only time Destiny 2 was good was when the Forsaken and Shadowkeep came out. Other than that, all the rest of the stuff is garbage. I'm sorry, but after experiences of this DLC, the story mode being the same thing, repetitive, I only played like 2 hours of it, didn't even finish it. I just watched the rest of it off of some other YouTubers. I just rate this whole DLC a 3 out of 10. No content, no nothing, no ways to enjoy the game, no revival in this game. So I would say that's it for this video. This video felt more like a rant to people, but it's not. It's just a full-on review and the truth / a discussion involving it. And what's probably going to happen to Bungie next is that they're going to lose a lot of people anyway. We'll see. Only time will tell. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe only if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one.